All right, guys, it is an absolute beautiful day. Sun setting in the background. And I want to tell you guys all about the power pack and the a la carte optional list for the Snowmate. This is a game changer, guys. You can build this thing exactly the way you want. All right, so I'm gonna start off by showing you the lift actuator and how is it controlled. So this is the lift actuator here. And the reason we don't use a winch, because I hear this all the time on the internet, is why don't you put a winch? Well, this has a proximity sensor built in this little area here, this little sleeve. Inside of here, you actually have a sensor that knows where this actuator is in conjunction with where it's at, what it needs to do. So we set it for a certain parameter to have an overlap inside of here for strength. And so when we hit the button, which I'll show you here, when you hit this button, push the button, and that whole thing is going up, right? It's all automated. See, I'm not messing with it. There's no remote controls. So all you can do, you can do this. You can hit the button here. Watch. Focus. Okay. See how it didn't go? See, it's not going anywhere? Now watch. See, it's going? Now I can stop it anywhere I want. But it's also automated like your windows in your car, same with the side to side. So I'm gonna push this button, and there it goes. I'm gonna come over here, push this button, see it'll go, but then I'll stop it wherever I want. That is really, really sweet. So what I wanna show you guys here, and this is something that a lot of people really struggle to understand. The plow is from this seam here to this seam here. That section right in there, that's the Snowmate 36. Notice it says plus. Plus means you can add on to it, meaning an a la carte options list. If you don't know what a la carte means, Google it, okay? What that means is you've got optional wings that you can put on it. You have an optional poly blade, which is super thick. My hands are not small. It's 1/2 inch. It's absolutely game changer poly, okay? Now, I don't know if this one has it or not. It does. Let me see. No, it doesn't. Does it? Yes, it does. Get on the ground. Okay, so this little lip here, right there, let me get you a better angle. See this? That is a back drag blade edge that you can actually get as an option as well. Now, while we're talking about the power pack and all that, because that's like the big question here, right? How on earth are you gonna electrify this? So you can get the Snowmate, bare bones manual. There's like a little T pull pin here. I'll show you a picture of that. But then you can add the lift actuator, which we were just talking about, and the side-to-side actuator. Now these are very different. This one's much stronger, it's 1,000 pounds strength. And they simply plug in right here with SAE connectors. These are outdoor rated, nice stuff. Just keep it simple, plug it in, okay? So the lift is on top, the side-to-side's on the bottom. You even have a decal saying what it does, top and bottom. And there's also the same thing here. So if you're on this side of the mower, because like most people when they get off the mower, they come off this side and they come around. You can still see it here. You don't have to like look on the other side. And then, while I'm here, this is the 2-inch hitch receiver. This is what the whole entire plow goes on. So all you gotta do is pull this pin out, like a trailer hitch, get a handle on the light here, and you just pull it off. Real simple. While we're talking about the light, this is the same light. It's a flood and a spot, just like these. We'll get to those in a second. But this light is a 6,000 lumen flood and spot, 1/4 inch steel, of course, USA baby, no step, don't want you guys to slip. And this is bolts on here and here. And this is meant for the sit down guys. So this just simply connects here again with an SAE plug, run the wires back to the battery, black and red, and you're done. And here's the switch for said light. So actually, you can see it, the light will turn off. If you can tell. See that? Lights on, lights off. See how the light's off? Okay, so that's how you operate it. Now, this is double-sided tape. You could also put a rivet in here if you wanted. A lot of guys mount them like on the side or up here. And again, heated hand grips, we'll get that. They're on. Can you feel them, buddy?
Yeah. Wait, what is this for?
This is to make the thing go faster and slower. So, to control the power pack, like I said, there's your control panel. We also have different mounting brackets. So we have these, and then we have curved ones that are much bigger. And that is what you get. So when you get a power pack, you get the lift, the side to side, the power station, all the wiring and the control panel up here, okay? And then all this wire will go to some of these fuses and right to the battery. The winglets is what we call them. These take you out to 52 inches. So take a look how big that is. So this walkway here is huge. I bet that's 8 feet. It's big. And if you could look, our facility goes from down there to down there, okay? Takes, typically there's 3 Hispanic chicks that do this. It takes them 2-3 hours typically when they're shoveling. They shovel it off over here. We can do this whole thing in about 3 to 4 minutes with this guy, taking our time.
Okay, let's go.
Jump!
Okay, let's go.
The thing is, the thing's so fucking white. It doesn't matter if you get
Jump!
Okay, let's go.
Jump! Okay, so back to the a la carte options list. Winglets, let me tell you what they come with. Of course, the blade. Typically, you're going to get a carbon steel, hardened steel cutting edge with your winglets and your plow. This is an optional poly blade. You're going to get the hardened steel, the bracket, not these guys, these are extra. Support bracket, another support bracket, and they just bolt simply straight on there, okay? So that is your winglets again, 36 inches for standard, and then the wings are 52 inches. The light, go to multimateusa.com, get that guy. Then, let me see here, what else? You've got the dual pod and the tripod light right here, just bolts on the front of the mower, okay? This is a ram mount, we just got that on Amazon, and we have a little guy here, charging the phone, because there is a phone charger here, voltmeter, all that kind of good jazz. Turn the lights off, they're off, turn them on. And if you're worried about these lights draining your battery, well, under here, you have an SAE connector right there. You just unplug it. Really simple, don't worry about it. Nice strobes right here. So there you have it, guys. That is the Snowmate. That's a good overview of what you're gonna get, your a la carte options list. You can buy this stuff whenever you want, and you can actually bolt this on in a year or two from now if you want it. There's no modification needs, all bolts together. It's very, very simple. Ships UPS directly to you. Just go to multimateusa.com, get it ordered. You can finance it on the website. We'll ship it to you. It comes in a nice little cardboard box, and you're gonna change the game. Fits any commercial mower, stand or sit down. If we don't have a hitch for you, we can make one for you, or we'll send you a hitch. You can make one yourself. It's not that difficult. It's just 2 and 2. So that said, guys, I am gonna enjoy the rest of my evening with my family and a beautiful sky. Have an awesome day. UltimateUSA.com. You know.